What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity John. IG models get a lot of roasting. They get a lot of controversial things said about them, especially the ones who go to websites like OnlyFans and monetize and things like that. Many of them get a hard time on social media, and that is because many of these IG models are looked at as gold diggers. They're looked at as, being lazy, not wanting to work, and trying to basically get paid for doing nothing. All right? And if they look good and they have a nice body, most certainly they can monetize very easily. But many times, I don't think that a lot of IG models and OnlyFans models, many of them fail. Many of them fail because they don't really understand how much competition it is amongst new girls. OnlyFans, since the lockdown, it's a lot of new chicks on OnlyFans looking real good, right? It's harder than ever to make money because you have a lot of guys who have a lot of options now. And if you have the opportunity to monetize, then you want to keep and stay in the game. This is what we're seeing with this young lady here by the name of, I believe her name is Grace Renee. Now, Renee Gracie, has 13.9 million Instagram followers. Now, I've never heard of her, and I don't know what the hell she does. But just think about that. A woman has this following just, as an Instagram model. Okay? That's ridiculous, right? Like you who would ever think you have that many followers? Oh, she has 17,000 on Instagram, but 13.9 million followers on OnlyFans. She's making a lot of money. All right? Now, she's hitting the news because she's gonna have a hysterectomy, meaning that she never wants to have kids. The reason why she never wants to have kids or gets pregnant is because she doesn't want to mess the modeling career, right? She'd rather have a lot of pets running around than having kids, being in a relationship, and things like that. And I actually don't have a problem with this. But what it shows me is that this is somebody who understands the business. She understands what can happen to her if she gets pregnant, what can happen to her if she becomes a single mom, and that of and such and such, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is just a white thing or a black thing, but certainly I think that much more times that if we look at the rappers, you look at the athletes. Nick Cannon just got another girl pregnant, okay? The IG models, be it black or white, they're looking at this in the short term. So what they're thinking about is, I'm making a lot of money right now. They're not thinking about, well, I'm 26 now, I'll be 30, 31. And by the time I'm 31, the girl that's 16 is now 20 and 21. And I have to compete with her now. So the opportunities that I have right now, because I'll Father Time is going to move me out the way whether I like it or not. I need to think about it. No. What we see right now, and a lot of times women in general, what they're going to think about is, well, I'm getting money right now. I'm always going to, be like this. I'm always going to be fine. So let me go out and if I have a baby, fine, right? I get pregnant by a rapper. I can eat whatever I want. And I'll say this. I've seen so many ladies just in the last 2 years. Don't matter if you're in the United States or in even the continent. People always want to try to say Africa is poor or something like that. Listen, I've seen women in Uganda. I've seen some women in other parts of the continent that have gained, since COVID, 30, 40, 50 pounds. Just eating all day. Because they're used to looking good. And then 30, 40 pounds. One girl told me, she said a lot of guys spending money on her. She said, I've gained 40 pounds. Guys don't spend money on me as much as they used to. This is in Uganda, right? So what happens is those girls are getting that money and they think that money is gonna last, so they can do whatever they want. And then what they find out is that, oops, I got pregnant, have a baby. It's not so easy for me to get back. Now you have a baby, 80 pounds, can't get the weight off. Oops, another baby. And then just those two things right there, completely out of the game. Let's take it to another section. You know, women who choose men when they're young, right? You know, 21, 22, choose the fun guy. Don't take the protections of their body. Well, you know, I got all these dudes on me. I'm 22, 23. I'm hot shit, you know. It's no problem. Boop! Pregnant. 30 pounds, okay? 25. All of a sudden, you and the dude don't break up no more, ain't together. Still kind of hot stuff, whatever. Now it's hard. Boop! Another baby. Now you're 30. Up 5 years. Boop! 35, 2 kids. 100 pounds later, out of the game. Forever. The only guys you're getting are the guys at Wendy's, Burger King. But this person right here is showing something that I would say, even though it's an unpopular decision for a lady, what it is called long-term thinking. And you see girls that are in her same business that are gonna end up broke. They're gonna blow all of that OnlyFans money. You know, many of them will never invest in, you know, I mean, you see it here, even in the YouTube community. Guys make a ton of money. It's never invested. The money never goes anywhere. Same thing with these people, right? You know, they save the money. They're having a good time. They're going to Atlanta, stripping, things like that. You know, making 10, 15, 20, sometimes 50 grand a month. All the money goes to the weaves, sandals, all of that. Don't protect the body, eating whatever, drinking whatever, 40, 50 pounds, something like that. Then next thing you know, you're not out of the business as much. Then you have to resort to doing things you really don't want. But it just goes to show you that a lot of the thinking that you see in ladies who take these sorts of lifestyle is so short. It's almost like the dope game. You know, if you look at the IG model thing and the OnlyFans thing, it's kind of like the legal version of the drug game back in the 80s and 90s. You know, it's like the video game money. You know, you can get paid, you know, stupid amount of money for just reposting the same things on Instagram. And many of them don't have a respect for that money because it came so easily. So it came so easily, it will always come easily. I don't need to do anything to maintain it, which is the wrong attitude, because we always see what happens when you don't maintain the money. You see those same chicks, you know, 3 kids or whatever, you know, broke, struggling, not doing so good, you know? And that's the issue. People don't want to talk about that, but a lot of times, even in dating, women make the wrong decision with the wrong guy, think that it's never going to affect them, and then it does. You know, it does. And all it takes is one bad decision to permanently mess up your modeling career, permanently mess up your IG career, permanently mess up your dating career. As one, hard to overcome it. Why? There's too many young women that are coming right after you. You know, because beautiful women are everywhere. Too many beautiful young women coming right after you. That's what makes it so competitive. You know, girls fighting for the same amount of simps. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jaunt. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.